Okay. There's one hair strand that keeps falling down. Oh well, what is up, everybody? Things seem to be working somewhat. The game window's not popping up, but I can look into that. Come on. You're looking for Starfield, right? It's right here. But in any case, I see Tay is here. What's up? Freak Eclipse, how you doing? And Screeb as well. Says, your voice sounds cool. What is happening? Aha! OBS in admin mode, huh? Still love it. Is this a trash can? How does it work? It looks like it opens up in like a weird hatch system. You can't just show me this graphic and then not let me open the trash can. That's messed up, man. Yeah, last we left off our hero, we officially were deputized as a space ranger. Very nice, very nice. Looks like our goal is to learn why that mercenary company threatened farmers. Yes. Need to go to Hope Tech. Can just barely make it.
Mayday,
Oh.
this is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu.
Uh-oh.
If anyone is hearing this, systems failing.
I'm hearing it.
Need help. I repeat,
I've
need
got
help.
some stuff on my mind.
This is
When do you have
Freestar
time?
Space.
Oh,
Please
okay.
hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Don't worry, Nia
Scan
Kalu.
complete. You're clear to
Iron
land.
Lightyear's on the way. On our second job as a space ranger. Oh, shoot. Completed the entirety of Attack of the Twonkies. The usual hate of the arcade minigames. For the final boss, though, it's really simple. It is. It just combines different elements of the other bosses that you fight. Although I remember having some trouble with it.
You look tired.
Nah, you're sweet to worry, darling. I'm alright. Your dad's just not as young as he used to be.
No. You guys. Look out! No, I can't make it! Stupid ladder. Hello? Bro. It went third person so I could use the ladder and then it kicked me off. Still prefer jet fusion? Oh boy.
Please
Nice
tell
hat.
me you're here
Not
to
really.
help.
I'm
Not
just
to
kidding.
try and steal my ship.
Wait. These are all the same thing, basically, but... Okay, I like this one, but I have to show my badge because I'm a space ranger.
You need my help.
I'm afraid so.
I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships.
A god has been added to
Monsters got the drop
Genshin.
on me.
I must hunt.
I ran them off.
I see
but
how it
they got a
is.
few good
I have
hits
no
in.
idea
As
of
you can
anything
see,
about
I
Genshin.
ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Oh yes, I'm Ranger Deputy Iron Lightyear. I'm just seeing those words written out is enough for me. I love it. That's why I was tempted to pick it, but I was like, I gotta show my badge. We need to get you to a doctor.
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can
Hopetown.
get fixed up there.
But I'm gonna want a favor in return. Why would... And so these two are the same one. I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Rangers always got each other's back.
Indeed, they do. You kind of have some qualities in common with Chuck Norris there. I'm just saying, Sam.
Hey, when you get a moment, can we talk?
I've got a moment right now, sure.
So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe?
Last
This is
descendant,
everything
you've
you
got a daughter,
imagined.
right? You should see my diary. Dear diary, today I met Sam Coe. Yeah. Sure, Chuck's presence in the thunder is going to give us all the necessary good luck. I hope so. Attack the Twonkies is not only terrible, but it begs you too much. You might be right. I've never played Jet Fusion, so I have no point to compare. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is my question. I asked that.
Ain't you ever heard of sarcasm, friend?
Oh,
Okay.
well.
So how's it traveling with one of the great Coes?
Well, I missed the joke then.
Well, that's a first. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time
You've
has a
done
way
well
of just
enough.
building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him.
I'm sure he would. Well then, I want my miracles. Hand them over.
I am. And I'm not. Yeah,
The expectations that
there
I
was a
placed on
time,
you must
well
not be
before
very
Cora,
good.
where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy.
I am
Now I
sir.
just
Call
hope I
me
can help
sir.
Cora to... I don't know.
Serious parenting thoughts. We're not a parent yet. Probably. Hey, Cora's great.
Your kind words are appreciated. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at
Doesn't
the
have to.
stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Hell, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
Are we really doing this? I'm not picking that, but... Are we gonna flirt with this guy? I don't know. Let's not and say we did.
You say the damnedest things. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon.
Hey,
The stuff
Me
they
too.
publish is just downright embarrassing.
he's got a comic book. Well, good talk, good talk. What is this? Why is there a radioactive bucket just sitting by the door? Why? Dolphin. Who put this here? I'm just gonna set you on the is that Fallout 4? Okay, like, that looked like a screenshot of Fallout 4 on this thing. I guess it was just a generic wastelandy looking location. Scholastic graphic novel. Oh, it's one of those golden books. Solar Frontiers. Tranquility? What? is. Sleepy pack. What is this stuff? Chunk's egg. Chunk's chick. Oh, it's a chicken flavored. Okay. Thought I would get to where I was trying to go with this spot, but I guess not. Ah, here we go. Thank goodness we're somewhat Einstein-like. Or we're just pulling levers. That works too. Protein bar. Why is your ship so labyrinthian? Get me out of here. Daylight savings. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Daylight savings is gone again. It might affect who's present in the streams, which, unfortunate. Oh yeah, naturally, the American ones would be unaffected. Don't you dare. He just knocked a box over. And wacky hijinks ensued. Aw. Look what you've done. No, oh! Okay, at least I didn't fall all the way back down. Why is the ladder climbing so slow? Don't you dare. Okay, that's a book, but we can't do anything with it. Omega? Okay. Ramen. We just repaired that one with our minds. We didn't like flip a switch or push a button. We just looked at it and went. Pshh. Whoa, Sam! The slight glitch followed by the fall and then is yeah, that happened.
Thanks.
Bethesda, am I right?
That should get me home.
Classic. Happy to help a fellow ranger.
Good. There aren't many of us out there.
I'm
So it
Ein
makes all our
Lightyear,
lives
Space
easier when
Ranger.
We can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
You got it. I didn't. Of course we did.
They look to be heading for Polville's moon, Miatha.
Miatha.
Good hunting.
That's Miatha. Wish I had a better jetpack so I could just boost my way up here. But I don't. You doing alright?
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
Aye aye. Let's go get some outlaws. Now where are they? They are this way. Ow. Whoops. I wish I could actually fly to places instead of having to fast travel to and from, but... Oh boy. You there. Cease hostility or be arrested. I wish that was an option, because I'm a police officer now. But instead, we handle this the old-fashioned way. Pow 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 pow. Wrecked. Oh, got the reactor. Or was that my reactor? I don't know. Either way, we're fine. Ow.
Wrong place, wrong time.
What? Are you kidding me? This is the right place at the perfect time. Bravo! Yeah, say that again. I thought this said no propellant, but it says mono propellant. Whoops. See Todd written all over it. His essence is imbued with this. Why did they make that sound when I grabbed that comm relay? Sounded menacing. Ooh, credits. They shall serve me well. Where are we landing? Are we landing on there? Or is our destination behind it? Oh yeah, go to Hope Town. It was behind it. Spawn to them,
Welcome to
but I
the
fall
Freestart
back after they
Collective.
follow me to
Please
build
maintain your
subscriber
current course while
count.
we scan your ship.
I guess. Of course, they're not gonna,
Welcome to
you know,
Hometown.
interact with any of your content outside of the spammy stuff. But, you know, it can make numbers go up. Life is usually found on planets and moons warm enough to have liquid water. Mm-hmm. Like Endor. Endor's a moon. But that's another story. Quite literally. Something horrifying, man.
To think one man made all of this. Nothing was here until Ron Hope.
Well, you know, one man, he surely delegated a lot of work to be done, but I don't think he did it all with his bare hands. A star or nebula explode or send up beams of radiation that could vaporize the ozone. I've heard something along those lines. That, you know, like, probably a star of some kind would, you know, release solar flares that could cause some damage.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Okay. It's your job to, right?
Tells everyone you met the Ron Hope.
Whoa.
I mean, Ron Hope's, well, friendly. And
Pardon.
I'm sure old Ronald is very friendly.
Until Ron Hope came here.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own. You don't belong here.
Ah, there we go.
You made it.
You've
Those
healed
outlaws
well.
didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Nah. Lucky to be alive. First things first, how are you
I
feeling?
can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me.
They did not put up a good
Good.
fight.
I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you.
Oh, sure.
You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
I'd like to look around. Nah.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Trucks in
I mean, yeah, worrying.
space. Their motto always cracks me up.
Card games in
Council of
space.
The council oversees the Freestar Rangers. So don't
Yeah, I
worry.
mean, mentioning it when it's such
I've
a
spent
rare
long
thing is
time
like, you're
trying
just
to
gonna
build a
make
good
people
relationship
upset.
with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
That won't be an issue. I don't know if a conspiracy theorist could spread much hysteria these days. People tend to just kind of point and laugh when one of those pops up,
I guess
but
being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
I guess if it hits at the right time.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
What? We'd be dust except for the factory. I don't know what to make of that.
That's a decision
Okay.
that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about this, Gavin.
Man, everyone's wearing these
It's
hats.
not
It's
a
just,
bad
they're
idea,
really in fashion in
provided we
the
get a good
year
deal. And
whatever
I
this
don't
is.
mean a fair
2,300 or
deal. I
something.
mean a good deal. Remember?
I mean
It's
a
not
good
just our
deal.
bottom line that matters. We're also responsible
I'm getting
for
Mayor
the
McDonough vibes
welfare
right now, and that's not a good
everyone in
thing.
the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
That's true.
Well, now,
Platforms,
the Free
you know, can
Star
help.
Rangers. At last.
And some things have, you know, caused their degree of hysteria when people have, you know, again, hit at the right time.
I think we're
Sergeant
done for
McDonough.
Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
I'm Lightyear, at your service.
Splendid. It's a noble calling, being a Free Star Ranger.
Isn't it?
We certainly could use more of you.
Ever thought about signing
Let's
up?
get
No.
on, shall we? Time is money.
And money is everything.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an
Imagine a
outrage it is to
CEO
have a
just
ship
wearing the
stolen
baseball cap of their
right
company.
out of the
I'm sure it
factory.
happens all the time, but just, interesting.
Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Yes, indeed.
Results, deputy. Results speak louder.
Well, I can't
than
exactly
voices.
give you results while I'm standing
I
here
want
talking
the
to
thief
you.
found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I.
Well, I already
duly
killed a
remind
number
you
of the ones who
my
perpetrated,
position on
you
the
know,
Council of
the crime,
Governors.
but I'm aware of your position. Let's just kiss up to him because apparently this guy means something.
I'm glad we understand each
He's a
other.
synth, just like McDonough.
I'd take
He's a
Robin Hood
plant.
over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week.
Benjamin
got a job to
Bayou.
do.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a
All
lead
synth
somewhere.
simps shall be purged. Of course I do.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me.
Why?
What does concern me is making sure that this
I'm
doesn't
pretty sure
happen
that's your
again.
problem, Ronald, not mine.
Not sure I can be much help.
I mean, you're not
but
being very helpful so
I'll answer
far,
whatever
but
questions I can.
I think we're done here. Imagine that. We're just like, okay, bye.
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
Alright, whatevs. They had inside help. Know anything about that?
Nonsense. We vet our people thoroughly here.
Well, you can't vet
Hold its
everybody.
employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review.
Okay.
Rest assured.
That's the only time you've
if
said
we
you're gonna
turn
do
up
anything.
any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Results, Mr. Hope. Results. Did anyone see the
We
thief?
questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all.
The ship was there and then it was
Frankly,
gone.
I
We just don't know what
think that's
happened.
both highly unlikely and more than
It might not have even
little
been stolen. I
suspicious.
mean, it could have just vanished.
However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Was there anything unique?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind. Hope
Didn't have great value at
built
them.
some of the most
Had a great
durable
bargain.
and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Whatever you say, bro. I think
Very
we're done
well.
here. You didn't give me
I
much, but
need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children
and not
who
just the
depend on
men.
Hope Tech for a living. I provide jobs.
I fan of keeping things
that
from the
put
public.
food on their tables and a roof over their heads.
I mean, obviously,
It's a responsibility
there should be
that I
transparency
take
with information.
very seriously. If word gets out about
But I know
the
what you're
stolen
trying to
ship,
say.
my investors
I got
will
you.
lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad
I
to
feel
hear
you, man.
I
This isn't
work
exactly
to make sure that
insanely
every-
important information that people know.
is well
You know, that a
cared
ship
for.
got stolen. It's whatevs. You can count on my discretion.
I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information.
You seem pretty
I've just
stinty.
received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at
Is it
Neon
the same with the
just
Oblivion
after
guards,
the
or at
theft.
least someone from Oblivion? Probably.
through at
Bethesda
last.
does reuse
Well,
voice actors quite often.
Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work.
Sure.
Remember what
Neon.
we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Like a crow-like
Hey,
individual than
can I get a word?
McDonough. If he's crow-like, then I'm not liking that. But yeah, busy standing there,
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been.
right?
Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
Not from him. It's because Cosette waltzed in. Hoping to learn more.
Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Yeah, Krell, as in there's kind of a, you know, like he's being vague about stuff like Krell was. He's like, you know, just listen to me. You gotta follow my orders type of guy. Manipulation kind of through pulling rank was Krell's thing. He didn't try to logic you out. He was just like, you gotta do what I say because I say so. And he's laying that out. I don't need your help.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
I'm not sure we got the whole story.
Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground.
Oh!
Be careful in Neon.
Geogorath, I've heard that, yeah. Alright. Tons of credits and a level. Once we get 90 more melee kills, then we can max out. What do we want? Can't do that. I can do this. Which I would like, because I always like being able to pass a persuasion check. Extra ammo, whatever. We're a melee build anyway. Oh my gosh, that does not look healthy. I guess it's supposed to, but it looks weird. Just implanted an alien heart. I do want this. We've not put anything in science or tech. Well, we put one thing in tech, the ability to use boost packs. Security as well. You can hack advanced locks. Medicine. Medicine man. Go on persuasion. I'll spec into other stuff later. Hey Dan, is Ascension next? I believe so, yeah. Ooh, look at us right now. My gosh. Looking pretty Buzz Lightyear-like, but yeah, I believe it was after this we were gonna roll straight into God of War Ascension. Daedric, Prince of Madness. Apparently, he was, well, Ron Hope vanished. But, it was Ron Hope. Now, where's the way out of here? This is a bathroom. There's not a door to the bathroom? You just waltz in? That's interesting.
I keep telling them we need 3 other rec officers to keep up with them all.
Oh, I know the pain, my friend. How do I get out of here? Okay.
Offworlders.
Hey, rude. What will be next? Speederman? It's an option. I got a dub, I've heard. Ah, you're already dead joke. Classic. Oh, they don't even translate it. They just keep "Oh my wa mo shinderu." I'm good. That keeps the joke intact.
Excuse me.
Why did I ever take this job? Why?
I don't know. Fahim. Adela. She seems a little upset.
All right, Adela. Deep breath.
I guess we wandered into a subquest that we don't need to do.
Oh, God.
You don't... One of the... What? No, she didn't. But,
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm a hair away from being executed.
Yeah, then the
Or
best, if they're
worse.
trying their best, I'll give them some credit. Yeah, that's all you can do, really. I am a captain, too. Are we? I guess we are. We have a ship. Great, we're just like Captain Ravagé.
You are sincerely the answer to my prayers. So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock.
Yeah, I'm bored already.
minerals. Have you ever had a standard boring job just blow up in your face?
Most certainly. As a Jedi, you run into that. Story of my life.
You get it then. So
Nah,
I
he's
just
referring
got
to when we
assigned
dug
the
up the
Markov.
space
The
and
first
metal
shipment,
plate.
slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I
The
left
main one's
Neon
incredibly
and got
spot on.
scanned,
Good, good.
things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or
Hand
sometimes
over the
just
contraband.
firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
I mean, I guess you could have just given them the contraband.
I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some
They
bad
weren't gonna
people
kill
wanted it.
you. I mean, maybe they were, but I guess.
It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker? Listen, I just haul, well, garbage. But you, I mean, you're armed and look, well,
She
awesome.
looks down at my lightsaber.
I figure you could do a solid for the little guy, girl. Plus credits. I did mention the credits, right?
Yeah, talking about building a planet. Yeah. I mean, there's so many other planets out there. I don't know why we need to build a new one. Not interested. No, I'll say it, but I don't have to
You are
actually
the
do it.
best. This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just
Ooh,
stay
a
safe.
cowboy hat, eh?
Thank you.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Yes?
I don't know. Maybe we can give him a little chat. Where did you say he was? Over here? Yeah, the pit stop. If we're gonna be doing that, we're probably gonna need some liquid persuasion. And I mean that literally. Just down a bottle of wine and head on in. Awkward and annoying, yes indeed.
Yes,
Ah.
what?
There's the cowboy hat.
What are you up to?
Name's Ernesto. Hey there,
I'm
Ernesto.
new
You look
doc.
like a happy fella.
You look like you just got here too, right?
I did, actually.
What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink.
You can call me Captain Fahim. I'll take that drink now.
Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markab? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker.
Oh no, I had no
And I'm
idea.
Two ways this can go.
Yeah, either
You know the
you die or you walk away. Your choice. You got me. I'm so shocked.
So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim?
I didn't.
The bounty is pretty
Fahim
damn
did,
clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what.
Yeah, you got the vibes going. Attack! I'm not the real Captain Fahim. I'm Ein Lightyear. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's try to persuade him first.
Maybe
We
not.
just buffed it 10%, so we should probably be good. We got 3 turns to do 4. Look at me. If we throw down, you're the one going to the morgue. Gestures to the lightsaber on my belt.
I
Snap!
like my chances.
Your chances suck. They suck, and you know it. Boom!
Something
Crit.
doesn't add up. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upset.
Who are you looking at? I'm right here.
Suit yourself. but you may want to re-up your life insurance policy.
What good will my life insurance
One more
policy be to
drink
me if
and
I'm
it's
dead?
liftoff.
Alright, have fun, Ernesto. Bart's chili? No, it's only 2 alarm, 2.5 tops. Ooh. Where can I get me a bottle of that? I guess I could just buy it.
If you need anything, just ask for me. Sal.
Okay, Sal.
Looks like another newcomer. We have a little bit
I'm
of
sure you
everything,
do. Give me some
but,
wine. I'm here for business.
Just once I want to hear someone's here for a honeymoon or for the annual Ice Night drinking competition.
Ice night?
Word of warning, it can get a little rowdy here.
Yeah, I tell you, getting
Keep your gun
very
holstered
personal
and
with these
there
scientists.
won't be any problems.
Well,
You just
there could have been
became
some
my
trouble
favorite
about
customer.
5 seconds ago, but we're
You
fine.
need anything? We got more than booze here.
Booze is all I need, I'm afraid.
The selection may not be great, but best in the system.
Wow, then this system doesn't have great selection, does it? There's Bart's chili. Restores 15 health. Not bad for a food item. Some O2. I'll take it. Bourbon in a little drinking pouch. A Capri Sun of bourbon. Kodos crater. It's 100 damage resistance. Yeah, adding all of this, like, buffs you can get from food is it's interesting. I just wish there could have been fried pickles. Yes, yes. More food items actually healed you. Worth a dang. 2% experience gain for 60 minutes. Okay, give me that too. The Midnight Oil Special. A 4-egg omelet usually made with leftover vegetables. I'll take. I've got 60,000 credits. I think I'm sitting pretty good right now. And he didn't even have any wine. There's some sitting on the counter right there. Whatever, man. How much for that? Share the dub clip on Discord. That fine? Sure. I'll check it out when I can.
Hello.
It's a fried pickle. I've had a fried pickle. Not a whole pickle, but like a pickle slice. It's actually really good, but...
I feel this can't be happening. I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you.
Just 2 more weeks and I'll finally have enough.
Where you going?
My cousin has a homestead on the
You
Eastern Ridge.
think?
Well, yeah.
I mean, of course they will.
They're not just gonna be like, oh, well, we didn't catch her.
I don't mean to
Move
be
on.
ungrateful and all, but I really, really need to go. Thank you.
What you need to do is go find the thing you jettisoned, but, oh well, I guess it's her problem now.
Howdy.
Go to Neon. Should be fun.
Has already finished the pre-flight checklist.
This is 3-star collector space. Hold while we scan your ship.
Yep, have fun.
Dad, do you think Solomon Cole
All right,
would have
we're
liked
done.
Absolutely. And he's like your great-great-granddad or something, so... Yeah. Now that we've taken pictures, that's all that shows up. We need to take more. I watched an amazing Elden Ring VOD and realized how little I understand about Souls gameplay. Excuse me, Souls games. I don't know why I thought gameplay. Despite having watched half the half-thing Sekiro of your playthrough of those games. Really? Interesting. Didn't understand that the in-game messages could only be written through text templates in the game. Ah, you didn't know that? Fair enough. I was aware of that for a while, but I can see how one might not immediately come to that conclusion. Oh, hi there, Dope Diva. A quick question, can you join more than one faction at the same time? Honestly, I would figure you probably can, to some extent, but I'm honestly am not as familiar with the game. I haven't been, playing it that much and messing around with the factions, so I can't answer that confidently, I'm afraid. Because even in, like, Fallout 4, you could be in more than one faction at a time. There was just points where they would start to alienate you from them. So I imagine, yeah, you could probably be in them at least for a little bit. But that's just from my past knowledge of Bethesda games talking.
There's nothing in the settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, but
If they ever do
never
Dark
dull
Souls
Neon.
4, there's no reason not to have jumping. Realistically, yeah, there's no reason not to. If they ever went back for Dark Souls 4, which I doubt they would, they treated Dark Souls 3 as a very definitive, you know, conclusion. You literally see the end of time in that game, where everything boils down to after resetting over and over. But oh my gosh.
Don't move, Nesha!
What's this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire.
Towards the 3 messages next to it. First off, don't you dare. Another one saying dog. Oh yeah, my favorite. Oh, I saw those. I love everyone calling, you know, turtles and stuff dogs
So,
in that
what was
game.
the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into a Kilo City or New Atlantis?
Because, you know, like a dog, there's something that people
just
love and
forgot I
respect
was
and don't want to
carrying,
harm.
so honest mistake, right?
I do wish for Sekiro 2. Oh yeah, and Bloodborne 2. Big time on Bloodborne 2.
Here, I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job.
You look like Steve
Now,
Harvey a little
shut
bit.
up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Into the stash
Frank
and
Rennick's
the
all in
bald
a
head.
twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Way up. Hold that elevator, sir. Come on in, Sam. Is that in the streams? I guess I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I don't recall if we actually looked at it in the streams itself, but if we saw our big turtle friend, we probably looked at it. Wow, look at this place. This is some cyberpunk stuff. Trade Authority.
Ikuchi's a lot of fun. I even bring Cora here every now and then.
What? Okay. Come on in. Playing Stanley Parable to the Deluxe, awesome. We did the streams of that some time ago. Get out of my face. Is that freaking Peridot?
I spent too much time trying to stop bad guys here. Whole place just gives me a headache.
Where's that coming from? Okay, wait, Reliant Medical, that's where I'm standing. That's freaking Peridot. What the? I guess they got Peridot as the spokesperson for that. Good for her. I swear that sounds exactly like Peridot. Well, on that note, cross between Cyberpunk and Yakuza. A good cross, if you ask me. Oh, hey, Jazz, what's up? How you doing? A pleasure, as always.
Hey,
Oh,
I don't care who you work for. You can't just...
I work for your boss.
You're the rookie, aren't you?
That's no way to greet a fellow badge. Nah, you're Ranger Price.
One and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you
Considering
were
this guy's in
following a lead about a
Yakuza
stolen
Cyberpunk
ship.
Town, I can't blame
Truth
him.
is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets. Even from us.
I hope you've been doing well, Jazz. First thing you started saying Peridot, I thought you were about to say Perry the Platypus. Is that Perry the Platypus? I didn't see no hat. But nah, that was clearly Peridot. Potential Easter egg. Nope. No Perry the Platypus Easter egg yet. I'm sure they don't, but...
You're not listening.
I'm listening.
This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here.
I'm not relying on the
People
weight of
who
my
run this
badge.
place
I'm
aren't overly
relaying...
concerned about the law.
relating to the
Our job
weight
is
of
to
my
keep the
lightsaber.
peace Make sure the violence doesn't
And my
get out of
persuasion
hand.
skills.
The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
I don't want to look at every dark corner, just some of them.
Tough assignment. The ecosystem is rigged against any real law enforcement.
Hmm. They're absolutes.
Good.
That's a smart play, as much as it rankles.
Your
Rankles?
stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
What did I find so far? Well, so far, I've become a space ranger. That's nice. And I've been mostly focusing on the space ranger quests, but one thing I did find was a dude called the Hunter. So, I think we found Mr. Albert's dad. Quite nice. I don't know how he's still around all this time later, but I'm sure we can figure that out.
Come on.
Dissing on the lab coats. Man, you can join the Raiders and not have to fight half of the game. Really? You can just join up with the Raiders and then other Raiders won't attack you?
You learn quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked.
That sounds like an interesting route to take.
What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away.
Oh yeah.
If he hadn't, would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't.
I mean, either way, that's what
Now,
happened.
if someone
but
tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a move.
without a move. Wait, no. I need closure on that anecdote.
But you understand, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind.
Savage, as in Savage Opress. Whoa! Whoa, that person just... That was awesome! You've got teleport powers! If only there wasn't a load screen there. If only. Then you could hear the rest of his conversation. Bethesda. Savage D-Press. Yes, after he found out his brother died. And after he died. Yeah, Savage D-Press. Both of his brothers would be dead by now.
Hey, Billy. Got a
Hey there,
second?
Billy.
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Saul?
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
I'm on it.
What do you need?
Stone Hope Tech ship landed here. Need information. Well, I have to be discreet. Make a quick yeah. No, that'd be so
Right out of the
mean.
factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I can see where this is going.
Well, I'm afraid we don't deal in creds, my friend.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger. And I
Then
haven't
allow
even
me
done
to
anything
help
wrong.
you.
Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
That's the plan.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman.
Emmett Goodman, you
Goodman's
say?
coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
This Emmett Goodman sounds like a real class act.
Hey, I like the way he looked over at him while he
He's
said
bad
that.
even by Neon standards.
That felt like it was done
That's
with
saying
intent.
something.
Now, can I get a nicer thing to say? I don't want to say you better make it worth my time, but close enough.
I swear it on my best set of
My
riches.
life is in danger.
Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Ebb side. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
Sarah's
I'll
interesting
stay
as
with Billy in case
looking at
Goodman's
paint.
men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to take
in a
with
wall
me.
dryer. I don't know. Haven't spent much time with Sarah. Sam Coe seems interesting enough. Oh, I thought it said stalkers. It says strikers.
Be careful around here. Not everyone that stays in our sleep crates are reputable.
I would imagine. Underbelly. So far, I mean, haven't run into any companions that really jump out at me, you know? Other than Sam. Sam seems nice, you know? Seems like a chill dude. But I mean, Fallout 4 hits you with two good companions right out of the gate. You got Codsworth, you got Dogmeat, you know? You can't go wrong with those options, but look at this guy. I thought he was just like, excuse me, sir. You were just staring off like into the sky. Thought it looked neat for a second. Oh, hey there, friendo.
I read an article about the all chunks guy.
The companions are so weak you'd think they'd want to make them killable. Yeah, as in weak character-wise. I mean, there could be some good companions hiding there I just haven't seen yet.
You'd better keep walking.
You
This
better
is
keep
private
walking.
property.
Mm-hmm. Free stranger business. Open the door. Nah, let's try to persuade him.
Do you now?
Okay, 3 turns for 4. And shabam.
Thank you.
Thank you. There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Apparently so.
You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out.
How'd you even know I was here
Try
for that?
anything stupid, and it's your funeral.
Or I hack and slash my way
This will
through.
get you in.
That wasn't so hard, now was it? No, I didn't have a chance to see the clip yet, but that fun feature from Skyrim isn't coming back, I guess. Guess not. Here, let me take a quick look here. Here it is. Recorded on screen capture.com. Let's chill here while it tries to load for a sec. Okay. Yeah, his accent seems very amalgamy. Ooh, whoops. Didn't mean to draw that. Let's put that away for you. It's having some trouble loading the clip.
I need a better block to work. This one's starting to run dry.
What? I guess I'll just leave it and hope that it loads while I walk forward for a little bit.
Make it quick, then get out of here.
Make me.
A new customer, perhaps?
Oh, that accent.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Not really. I probably have more credits than you do. Your days of preying on desperate people are over.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf.
It's his
but
behalf,
I think I
actually.
have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
I can't tell if he's kidding or not.
Yeah, YouTube's in an all-out war against Adblock, and Adblock's fighting back. They're working to, improve their ad blockers and such, trying to avoid being detected by YouTube. Billy doesn't owe you a thing. The Doubtless brothers.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms.
But Billy
including
did not.
collection from family on the event of his passing.
Who cares
It
what
ain't my
he
fault
agreed on?
Dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway? Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
Not at the moment. I'm asking for your cooperation here.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
If this fails, I guess holy macaroni! I really should have tried to pop some wine. Let's try this. Shoot,
Seems
we're dead.
to me like you're a long way from Aquila City.
Fine, I'll give you the credits if this doesn't work. We've got 2 turns. There's no way this is gonna fly.
How much time you've got isn't my problem.
We would need a critical success.
Let's just calm down.
Okay, that worked, but...
I'm still willing to talk.
Come on, fingers crossed. Yeah, baby!
No need for that. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. It just promise me
You're a reasonable guy, Goodman. Reasonable guy.
A secret. Folks might
When the
try to
crackdown
take
ad block
advantage.
begins, use anti ad block. Also, the clip is just not loading. It's just here spinning forever. Lousy thing.
Do feel free to see yourself out.
Oh, you disable a few of the ad blockers, and it would think you disabled all of them. I suppose that could work if you happen to have more than one. It's like, of course, one can understand YouTube's perspective against ad blockers, because, well, it deprives them and content creators of any revenue that they could make from them if someone blocks the ads, but... With how, the ad game is on YouTube these days, you can't fault anybody for using ad blockers either. You got so many breaks on tons of videos, multiple ads per break. A lot of the ads suck and are really scammy.
What I don't
So it's like people can't really be blamed. Euphorica. TikTok level of cringe, indeed. It's taking me all over the place.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical.
With
Not
Peridot?
great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Potentially adding Steven Universe to lore is a weird concept. But we heard the voice of Peridot over that speaker, so it's out there somewhere.
Seems like Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
Yeah, also, even if you're demonetized, YouTube can still play ads in the videos without your permission. Yeah, YouTube, that addition baffles me to this day. Where even if a channel is not monetized, they will play ads on it anyway. And just pocket all of it. it defeats the entire purpose of even needing to be verified for ads in the
Sleep
first
crates
place.
for rent. It's tight,
Because now,
but it's
every
small.
video is gonna have ads on it, even ones that shouldn't, be ad friendly. It goes against the entire reason why they even added restrictions to getting monetized in the first place. So it's, yeah, pretty
Don't
dumb.
expect a warm welcome from Goodman.
Well, Billy, I got your debt cleared. It was only a measly 4,000 credits, man. It was nothing.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't want to make an enemy of the Freestar Rangers. Glad the badge still means something around here.
It was my silver
The Syndicate
tongue.
doesn't worry all that much about the Rangers. I think our new deputy here is just a real smooth talker.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early.
You know, Saul
Stealing
Goodman,
ships
you
is
can
her
count
line
on
of
him
work.
to be
She
reasonable.
usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit, and she's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform.
Sauvages.
I'll back you up.
I'll back you up, man. Yeah, let's go. Grace Early. Quite the name. She can't do connected to Saul. Yes. I mean, it 100% should be. This is like in the future, so it's like his descendant, but still. Great, more Breaking Bad connections. I can always settle with that.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
The stuff?
I'm still interested, but you're asking almost double the going rate.
My word,
What,
citizen.
You think this stuff falls from the sky?
Yes.
Look, I've bought
What if I do think that, huh? I have a feeling we're gonna need to persuade somebody of something. There's a lot of that happening here, so let's see if I can take anything for that. Well, I've got some hippo. That could help us. Let's pop a hippo. Not a common expression you'd hear. Whoa. It's an
Freestar
over-the-counter
Ranger.
medication.
He's- What are you? A sidekick or something?
I'm not a sidekick. I'm Lightyear.
Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud.
She is. I'll
So how
have
come I'm
you
talking
know.
to the sidekick
Mama
instead of the
Lightyear is
ranger?
very proud of me.
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so?
Yeah, he's a
And you
sidekick.
had to bring backup just for little old me?
I didn't need it. Trust me,
flattered.
Grace. Don't get too big for your
Anyway,
britches
this ain't
here.
my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
You're in trouble, Grace.
Aw, ain't you polite?
I am.
I'm guessing
And
this
you
is the
ain't.
part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
Don't play games.
All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun.
Just a little
I
fun.
didn't
Look
even
at the
keep
mess
it.
you've
It was
caused.
a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger.
Oh,
okay?
yes, it did, I'm afraid.
Hey, all I did was provide them with transportation.
Which, if they didn't
say
have, they
anything about
couldn't
where
have
they were
done it.
going or why. Look, I wouldn't have got involved if I thought anyone would be hurt. I've got no love for violence.
Not asking questions is just as bad as giving consent.
Yeah, you just
If
turn a
that
blind
woman had
eye.
been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
You'd be an accomplice.
No, I guess I didn't.
Come on, Gracie. Enough small talk. You gotta do some big talk.
It's not that simple.
Hard Talk is not playing, also it's a new era game. Not just you, but does this game just not feel like a Bethesda game at all? There's familiar Bethesda elements to it, you know. It doesn't, there is some element of, you know, what you'd usually get out of a Bethesda game that's not here. Mostly because you can't run around and explore as much because there's, well, I mean, I guess you could. Like with Neon, at least. Like with this place, they could probably run around and get some side quests going, but he says you're just jumping around, fast traveling all over the place, and you're not as incentivized to, you know, run around from place to place as much, which is a shame.
Maybe. Need to think about it.
Need to think about it? What do you need to think about?
Yeah, sure they do.
Of course they do. What? How did that fail?
I can't.
I took a hippo.
I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust
Well,
anyone, right?
failing it did
I
nothing.
was approached by a
Whatever.
woman named
She just told me
Maya
anyway.
Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and
Bethesda
would be
did
in
make
recovery
Skyrim.
for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Yeah, they made Skyrim.
No, but it sounded serious. She was
At a
upset.
hospital, eh?
Seemed kind of shaken, you know?
Not
Didn't
stirred.
seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Those other dudes, Obsidian, whatever? No. It was, Obsidian who did Fallout New Vegas versus, Bethesda not making that one. I believe is what you're thinking of. But it was 100% Bethesda who did Skyrim.
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Tends to
Yeah,
make people
now
uncomfortable.
that you meant asking no questions.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he
Didn't
was the
play New
money man
Vegas,
for the
right?
First,
Not all the
and
way
he
through,
offered
no.
half up front. Never met him
Played a little
directly,
bit, but
It was always through intermediaries.
never managed
and
to
using encrypted
get very
slates.
far.
Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
I need to play it
You
at
have
some
one of
point because
those
everyone
encrypted
says
slates
how
on you
amazing
right
it is.
now?
Yeah. Here, take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
100% watch that over this. Not insulting the game with this, but I'm almost falling asleep watching this game. I mean, yeah, we're doing a lot of talking right now. I guess that's what comes with being a space ranger. Oh, my hippo wore off.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
I'm not gonna get her to promise that.
Oh. You're welcome.
Oh yeah, we gotta get to the really
Just ain't
stupid
used to
parts
law
of the
being so
game.
polite.
I just want to see where all this ship stuff is heading. I want to become an official ranger. I'm a deputy right now. I gotta go full on. Ever got any suggestions to play Fear and Hunger? I don't believe I have. Guess we gotta go to Aquila. Works for me. My hippo wore off. Yeah. November 8th, 2023. Colorized. The fact you're getting really invested is going to be really funny later. Oh, I bet.
Just promise me
I
we
hope
ain't gonna
so.
visit Jacob, all right?
I'm not sure in what way that's going to make it funny, but I can't wait to find out. I heard that place is really hopping.
You have a nice day now.
Thank you. I want to know how that hunter guy comes into play. I mean, he looked way too deliberately designed to not be important. Whoa. Pretty neat game, made an RPG Maker. Couldn't tell just from looking at it. Has a very Souls-like world vibe to it. Interesting. Interesting. I believe I've heard the name, but don't know if it's come up too often.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
Like that. It should be. It's not that, but it should be that. Welcome to the Rock, I guess. Very serviceable.
These rangers are some hard.
Alex, you doing okay?
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon?
Super looks like the main Fallout 4 city. Diamond City. It does look a lot like Diamond City, doesn't it? It's got that energy to it. Yeah, I don't think it's really Ain's kind of place, you know? You know what it looked like? It looked like the frickin' Coruscant underworld is what it looked like. I'm pretty sure that was somewhat deliberate.
You serious?
Well, yeah.
Well, that's a first. I guess not everyone likes to have a good time.
Everyone has their own idea of a
which,
good time,
business.
Alex.
So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
The flashing lights and the rave isn't exactly Ain's, you know, deal. Why are there three different options to give him the slate that do the same thing?
Accepted. It's only a matter of time before I know every dirty little secret.
Near is one of the most frustrating games ever. It's a turn-based game, of course, because RPG Maker. Character can die out of nowhere for no reason.
Of the encryption they're using. Just look
Got
for me
tetanus
up here.
because he nearly stepped
I
in
have
6
no
hours
life,
of gameplay
so
ago and he died because
not usually hard to find.
Quite interesting. Pearl City, the other Gen 4 city. I'm gonna go with that. I almost missed that. Have fun with that.
You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right?
Does that mean
Please
I
and
can't
thank
count on
go
you?
a long way
Stop
when
back
addressing
talking,
your
Alex.
betters, rookie.
In my well, I'll have you know that in my book, experience outranks everything, and I'm much older than you. And I was a Jedi.
It's really an honor to be able to...
I'm going the wrong way.
Let's talk.
Yeah, sometimes they show last names, other times.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's like they don't
Any
show
luck finding
it
out who
in the
stole
you
that
know
ship from
dialogue
Hope
text
Tech?
box, which is interesting.
Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress.
So far, so good. Thank me, I've taken down the first. No, I'm not getting that promotion yet.
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start.
How dare you?
What did you learn from the starship thief?
Now, what perks do you choose at the start? Because apparently all of them don't matter at all. Well, yeah, what did I pick? One of them was the empath one. I picked that. I know. What was the other one? What was the other one? Wanted or something? Well, one of them was to be a part of the Freestar Collective. I went with that because we were going to be a Space Ranger. If you choose the Loving Parents one, you can get, 1911 pistol. And your dad calls it a revolver. Which it is not. Yeah. It is absolutely not.
Still with me?
It's a survival horror immersive sim with RPG elements. Fascinating. Yeah, super eye patch wolf. Okay, Sam wants to talk, I guess.
Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be.
Weapons have so many mistakes.
served with
I
Maya
haven't been
Cruz.
using many guns.
She's
Not
a
really. I've been
technical
focusing on my
genius and an
lightsaber.
expert hacker.
So I haven't used
I could give you
too
some
much in the way of
background if you
guns. I
want it,
used
or
like
we
that
can go straight
explosive
to
launcher
planning
thing,
your
which is
next
kind of
move.
nice, but
They said she was a child prodigy, which
Hmm.
probably
they
explains
said
her
she was born
arrogance.
lucky, but I heard her
Even
brother was
so,
lucky to be
she was
born.
fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
I'll attempt to use my persuasion abilities.
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani.
Sounds like our
He
guy.
came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in.
You got an old Earth pump
Rumor
shotgun.
was that
I don't believe I
bribes
found
made
such
it
a thing, but
Marco had a knack for
that sounds
getting hold
interesting.
of anything we need.
How did they screw that one up?
There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they
Bethesda
locked him
finally
up.
gonna make accurate guns. Bethesda and guns, in terms of accuracy, don't go hand in hand. They really don't.
Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy.
Fascinating.
They also guarantee privacy. So it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger
You
Ben
pump it
Armistead
forward,
is
then back,
posted
which
there.
is,
I'll
yeah,
send him an
that's
update
already
on the
pretty bad. You know, that's a very iconic, image of pumping a shotgun. How could they have managed to do that in reverse? Partial reload.
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket.
Mm-hmm.
Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
Fair enough.
Your priority is to
Span the
gather
reload
more
button, you can
intel
bug
about
it
the
and load an
1st.
extra
What are
shell.
they
Just
planning?
freeze the
Who are they
reload
working
altogether.
for? Where are they headquartered?
That's an interesting point
Just
of notice.
remember that your targets were locked
That's the
up
exact
because
same
they
bug
were
a partial
loyal
reload
to their
mod has
unit.
for Fallout 4.
They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them.
So
In
you
other
think they
words,
might
you ain't
have
gonna get a warm welcome. So be
poached
careful.
that mod a little
Good
bit.
hunting, Deputy.
Perhaps they did. Or it could just be a consequence of implementing the idea of partial reload into Bethesda's mod engine, but, well, just the engine itself, but I don't know if we want to give them the benefit of the doubt necessarily. Partial reload that you reload the shells you use instead of a set amount. Always. Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, our options are surgical strike and on the run. We can go after Marco, we can go after Maya. Yeah, or again, it could just be the creation engine being the creation engine. I'm sure there's some conspiracy type theories out there that that they might have looked over the mod to make it happen, or it could very well just be the way it interacts with the creation engine. Let's go to the clinic. Sounds like my kind of place.
The clinic welcomes
You got time
all
for a quick
patients,
chat?
whether
I'd appreciate it
Freestar
when you're
or
able.
UC.
Did we take the perk to be a doctor? I don't know if we did, but that was an option, right? To have some, like, medical treatment knowledge? I'm not sure. Wow, the clinic is high level. It's level 50. Speak to chat. This gun has a slide that goes backwards and straight up. Floats holding itself to nothing, but in third person the slide goes forward. My oh my. Just holds itself to nothing. Ah, man. Even the guns in this, which they clearly put more emphasis on, still have some jank.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly.
I am. Nah, I don't know what
Dr.
you're doing.
How long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
Oh, I thought you meant how long was he
And
standing
in
there.
that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I'll leave you guys to that. I've got Freestar business to conduct.
That sounds right. 3 times. I will be
Ben
Yeah.
Armistead.
Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your
Yeah, the first-person
investigation.
animator didn't get the memo. No, they must not have. It's weird, the first-person one would be the one you'd think they would focus on the most, right? You'd think they would miss the third-person animation, because most people don't play in third-person anyway.
Yep, I'm pretty well caught up on things. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest.
Wow.
How you doing, old man?
Well, I'll be a dust wrangler's cousin, Sam Coe.
Yep, I brought Sam with me.
Oh, it's been too damn long. Why, Cora must be what, 9, 10 years old by now?
I checked the gun inventory.
I
Sure.
wish. She's
I'll give it a
12.
look. I hope I have some
Almost
goofy
a
ones.
teenager? My goodness. And here I thought I had enough gray hairs already. So,
That's
are you
interesting.
back?
These two have a
Oh, no,
whole
nothing like that.
conversation if you bring him along.
I'm just out here to watch the deputies back and see what kind of trouble we can get into.
I see. Well, back to the matter at hand then. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
That's what we suspect. Old Ben.
Well, every ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts.
And the Force.
No
you
better
see.
place
I've
than
got,
settled
you know,
systems
the
to get
ability to
medical
slightly
treatment.
see into the future as a Force user.
You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got.
Piglets.
Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, deputy.
Right this way. Let's check my guns. Got 17 different ones. I've got the Eon. Got this. Got this bad boy here. Cutter. Deadeye. Haven't used you much because I know we're not much of a gun guy. But it's a pretty good gun. And it looks really cool. They just hand this over to a freaking deputy. So strange, but... Side Star. Arc Welder. This thing's pretty nice. Equinox. Grendel. And the Rattler. And the Razorback, which I think is the same thing as the Deadeye. I've got multiple different Eons that I don't need. Drop one of them. And the other one. Don't know if any of these are goofy or not, but that's what I got. Whoop.
Could,
Enjoy.
Here when you got a moment. You know, the way you handle things, not bad.
Hey there, Ari.
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl.
What? You put? What do you
Cora, get
mean?
your tools out one more time.
You forgot.
love her more
Was
than life itself.
okay? I guess
I can
this
only
is
say the
just
same
part of
damn
the
thing so many
dialogue
times.
tree.
Came looking for someone who might be a patient. Well, I'll leave you.
I guess we're
Cora
talking
to a
now.
T. I mean, this is between me and you.
Just random
but
bulky
Cora
stuff. Yeah.
wasn't exactly planned.
This looks
I don't know
futuristic.
if I mentioned, but I served a spell.
I
in
mean,
the
I guess
Freestar
to a
Rangers.
layman, it probably
Had a
does.
partner, Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but well, it wasn't all bad.
I'm sure it wasn't, Flirt. I mean, yeah, you're just kind of dropping that on me? Yikes, man.
Understatement of the century. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth.
Fair enough.
For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one lady...
But what the frick just happened? Why did it do that?
Late,
I heard
early morning,
an
whatever.
error sound and it paused the game.
Little Cora gave me
Why?
my first smile. And I knew I'd do anything for that girl.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine
sure
having
don't feel
kids.
like You said Cora's great.
Him
and I
saying
think
that
so
would be
too.
a rather interesting
I
option.
see so much of myself in her.
Foreshadowing.
I've done things I'm not proud of. Said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps?
Stuff happens. Hey, empath.
That's
me.
really reassuring. I do the best I can by her. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother, like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad?
No way, Jose.
I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir.
Vladimir? Old Vlad himself? I mean,
I'll
yeah.
think about it.
Don't think about
for
it.
now, she's happy.
I'll think about not
You know,
hauling
she
her
just
around in the
goes on and on
starship
about
attacked
you.
by raiders
If she
and
just learned to pick
mercenaries
up
and other
after
kinds of
herself,
nonsense.
She just might live until she's 13.
And voila. Whoa, dang, you think you don't want to have the laser pointers up? This is a hospital after all.
The cases no one has ever seen before or doesn't know how to treat.
Always happy to help the Freestar Rangers.
The side star is a square barrel, but it shoots round ammo. Yeah, wrap your head around that. You're right, it does. I guess if the bullet's small enough, it could probably still shoot round ammo. I mean, I don't know, probably not actually. That would probably be awkward. I mean, this thing does actually, it doesn't look very sleek or comfortable to hold. There's a lot of stuff jutting out. You okay, man? You're holding an invisible tablet. And now you set it down.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
Computer issues, eh?
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer systems.
Yeah, what
so
part of expert
I
didn't
doubt
you
that's
understand?
Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after?
One Maya Cruz. She fought bravely in the Colony War.
Sounds dangerous.
I mean,
hope I
yeah,
can help
she
you
fought
find her.
bravely, but now seems like she's off to
The
some
name's
bad
not
biz.
ringing any bells, but
He does look
maybe
like
we
a
can approach
YouTuber.
this
Maybe
another
he
way.
is in his spare time.
Do you know what was wrong with her?
Did I see what Rockstar tweeted? What did they tweet? I might have missed that. Do you think they have YouTube here in space? Space YouTube in the year 2300? Who cares?
That should be more than enough. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates.
The point, that was
Come on.
interesting. And Ari? It feels really weird just having these lasers. That wouldn't feel that comforting at a hospital to me. That would just feel kind of threatening and weird. I mean, I get having the turrets, but why do they need to have the laser pointer on them?
Just a minute here.
At least, you know, have that, like, turned off or something. Until you go into, like, security mode.
I wasn't breathing recycled air.
Maya Cruz.
Mondays, am I right?
Come on, Maya.
And an orange.
I need you to be in here.
There's no way she went in
Okay,
under her
finally.
name,
Here we
man.
go. Oh. No matches found for a
A
Maya
new
Cruz.
GTA game reveal trailer coming in December. Oh, awesome. I was just talking about GTA 6 the other day. At long last. It's been too long.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias.
And here comes the
Which
GTA
actually
Funny
makes a
Moments
lot of sense if
compilations.
She's a wanted woman.
Better off on my own.
Yeah. Let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us.
Only a few? How many patients are here total?
Candace, what's her last name?
Doolin.
Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't
Some of this
recall
seems to be
offhand what
going
they're here
against
for, but it's
confidentiality,
a
but
start.
you know.
Sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
Any
I'll keep
weekend
looking,
news yet?
see if I can turn up anything else
Unfortunately,
useful.
no. Shogun's still trying to look for other work. She's gonna have been a year at her job, so maybe with that, it can give some, you know, good experience when moving on to a different place.
Every new alien pathogen we discover is just a little more job security. Gotta look on the bright side, right?
I'm sorry, wait, what? Wait, the last in the universe in a side mission? There's only one left and you can kill them? For a second, I thought that was a typo, but I'm thinking you actually meant
I'm no hypochondriac, but maybe we limit our time here with all the sick
Are
people.
they letting just anyone into patients' rooms now?
Yeah.
Excuse me. What gives you the right to come in here? You're not my attending physician. Get out before I call for security.
I've heard your voice before. Very sorry to disturb you. I'm Deputy Ein Lightyear with the Free Star Rangers.
I don't know what you could possibly want with me.
It's not a typo. My gosh. That, I don't know what to make of that. Is that the goal of that side mission, or is it just a consequence of it, or is it something that you can choose to do? Yeah, Myrna. You're in serious trouble, Maya. Imagine just leading with that.
Believe me, I hadn't intended to stay here. I'm a courier. I was transporting certain sensitive documents here to the clinic. My ship was
It's a
intercepted by
consequence.
pirates.
I see.
I escaped, but not without damage
That
to my life support
sounds
systems.
fascinating.
By the time I reached the clinic, I was barely alive.
I might be interested in
I was
checking that
rescued
mission
and
out
placed in
just for the
intensive
sake of
care.
it.
That was
I
2
mean,
days
I don't
ago.
know how that would even come to be a thing. I think there's more to your story. I mean, I don't know if she's the person we're looking for, but let's see if we can persuade.
Well, the nature of my work requires a certain level of discretion, much as yours does. I've shared all that I'm willing to share with you, Deputy.
We'll see about that. Holy moly.
I mean, it might be okay.
Might be okay. Come on, baby. 3 points. Yeah.
I'd like to tell you I really would.
And shablamo.
I hear you. Alright, look. Nothing I told you was a lie, but yes, there is more to it. You can think of me as a freelance
But
information.
you can't kill them because they're
I
an
came here to
important
acquire classified
NPC.
research materials
Oh,
so I can
I
sell
see how
them.
that might be a problem.
Yeah, I realize it's illegal, but it's a victimless crime. Nobody gets hurt. As you can imagine, I'd rather this information not get out. I'm happy to compensate you for your understanding.
Well, thank you. Hold on, let me read back what she said. I might not have heard that clearly.
As you can imagine, I'd rather...
Yeah, she came here for classified research materials. So, yeah. Only people inside the ship. Yeah, it's the last one of them, huh? Why? How is there only one left? And are they of faith or of heritage? Anyway, we are a man of the law. I'm reporting you.
Do what you feel you must. I'm sure Ranger Armistead will be more amenable to my offer.
No way.
Good move. You did the right thing.
I'm gonna go talk to Ranger Armistead right now. Jane. See how you like that. Excuse me, Ben. I've got something important to tell you.
I should be able to get you squared away. The woman who got rescued from her ship? I doubt she just up and volunteered to tell you that.
Trust me, she did.
Well, that's good work. You focus on your case.
I don't want to say the word.
Miss
I don't know.
Nakamori to
I can
me.
say it, but
I'll see to it she doesn't.
honestly, I
cause
hadn't even
any
thought
more
about it.
trouble.
I think I was just subconsciously avoiding saying it for no reason. Yeah, the last Jew, huh? Don't know how that came to be or why they decided to make that a feature in the game, but they did.
Another day, another shift.
I think it's just a built-in instinct to be cautious. I don't know. You doing all right? You seem a little paralyzed.
They say I'm ahead of schedule on my recovery. I say they ought to make better schedules. Why, hello. Are you here to keep me
Yeah,
company?
it must be the context. I wasn't
do
even
hope so.
actively thinking it, but
I can't get any of these doctors or nurses to slow down and
I mean,
just
honestly,
chat
putting
for a
some of
while.
those words in the same
They all
sentence
claim
together,
they're too
spoken out,
busy.
would definitely trip some alarms. So, I think I'll have to thank my subconscious for that one. She's got a total Undertaker move.
Ranger business? Oh, I can't imagine what for. Unless you're here to track down that no-account husband of mine, that is.
Oh, maybe I will.
You'd think he could be bothered to pay me a visit once in a while, given I've
Sounds
been
like a
here as long
scumbag.
as I have. But no. All I get is the occasional letter apologizing because
that's
he's
better
too
than
busy
nothing.
to run the farm all by himself.
Well, I mean, running a farm on
So
the
hire
Lonesome
some
Whoa.
help, I tell him. And then all he wants to do is complain about how my medical bills ate up all our money.
Video from Seth? F.
Should we
Seth?
maybe,
I don't
you know,
believe I
move things
have.
along here, ma'am?
Doesn't sound familiar. Enough about the husband.
You want to talk about questions, Well,
I wanna
I've got
ask
plenty
them.
of those. Starting with how come these so-called doctors can't find anything wrong with me?
Maybe there's nothing wrong with you. I don't know why you're here.
No end of pains, headaches, sore knees, a sore back.
But you're
digestive
old.
Problems, and all manner
That's what
of other
happens.
ailments. I keep telling them I must have caught some kind of alien virus.
If you
But
remember
these
Max
fool
or I do,
doctors can't figure it out.
bases content
I've had
from him,
test
huh?
after test
Way
for
less
3 months
edgy.
straight, and I'm
has
damn
a lot
near
more
broke
editing,
from the
right?
cost of staying here.
He uploaded a video of this game last week and it's good. Maybe I should check it out.
Well, no, I suppose not.
Yeah, it
At least
turns
not
out she's
yet.
just, what's the word for her?
Don't be
Hypochondriac,
surprised
something like
if I
that?
do. Once they figure out this alien parasite or virus or whatever it is that's gotten into me.
She's been here for months trying to rule this out.
If you're looking for someone who's
The
done
pointing!
something wrong,
Everyone just pointing so
how about telling
dramatically.
these doctors to work on their bedside manner. If I'm going to be frank with you, it leaves a lot to be desired. I
Oh, wait till I
suppose
finish the game,
that
probably.
also
Fair enough.
means
I
you don't wanna
don't
talk
doubt
to
that it
me anymore,
spoils things,
Ethan?
so.
Well, go on then. Don't let me keep you. I thought the high and mighty Freestar Rangers were supposed to
Well,
help others
I
in
am.
need. Yes, me. I think that sterling reputation's getting a little tarnished lately. Well, go
Man, she's
on
still
then.
talking.
Don't let the troubles of one poor citizen distract you from whatever higher calling you all answer to these days.
Yeah, 300 years in the future, they don't teach not to point. No, they don't.
Excuse me, Dr. Darby.
Marshmallow treats.
Data from
The W is just the upside down M from the beginning.
for your instructions.
Centauri Mills. Organic milling. Well, that was a bust.
How does she expect me to get placed down by myself?
Hey, how'd it go?
Nope.
As a matter of fact, I do.
I do.
I made some progress digging through the patient records, and I have one more lead for you. Her name's Catalina Rivera. She was rushed into surgery for some kind of emergency procedure.
Epic.
I probably shouldn't say this, but she was in real bad shape.
Sounds like what
The
we're
good
looking
news
for.
is, she seems to fit your suspect's profile. The bad news
Peek of how
is that
edgy the
she's a
videos
guest in
are.
our VIP
Sure.
wing. That area is
Did an
restricted
Elden Ring
to
video,
authorized
huh?
clinic personnel. Even I
Yeah,
can't
I
go
could
in
go
there.
for it. They'll regret it.
Dr. Cassidy's in charge of the VIP wing. You need his permission to enter. Unfortunately, he's a real stickler for the rules, and the rules say no visitors without prior arrangement.
You didn't hear this from me, but I happen to know that
Oh,
he
I'm
keeps a
afraid I
spare
did hear
access
it from
card
you.
somewhere in his office.
Hope that helps you.
It helps immensely. Now we need to gain entry to the VIP wing. So our options are to either steal the key, which will probably be pretty easy right now. Yeah, 3 minutes after the timestamp or too much, okay. Oh! I've been recommended this, I think. Looks familiar. Let's see if the timestamp works. Yep.
We're here from a difficulty because we're hardcore gamers. And take it from me, I've already beaten the final boss, John Elden Ring, so I can give a few pointers. Have you ever used a weapon, armor, fast travel, potions, or open world map? And I'm sorry to say, but you're playing the game wrong. This game is meant to be played level 1 as a wrench, using a single club. No
Obviously.
If you disagree, I'll call you a casual. If you ever hear someone talking like this, take pity on them, because this behavior is characteristic of someone who stacks no paper and gets no bitches. This game isn't hard, not because it's not hard, but because video games fundamentally aren't hard. You know what's hard? The circumstances of life, getting a degree, having a stable family, being born with baby arm. You're born and one arm develops normally into an adult arm, but the other is this stunted mini child arm, which stops growing at like 3 years.
That does sound hard.
This freakish monstrosity you'll be known around town as Baby Arm Man. And
Baby arm. Wow, he's going on a tangent.
is baby arm stock photo because it's harder for them to get a kid to pose for that. It's a lot more convenient to have a malformed monstrosity on standby. Furthermore, I genuinely believe that pattern recognition is a form of cheating. Your Homo sapiens brain is
Pattern recognition.
destroying the difficulty of the experience by compensatory adaptation. I hope that people consider this an
Master
adventure
Sergeant
and later
2.
on to recognize that the truest From Software experience would be a lobotomite run, where prior to playing, we perform a frontal lobotomy and sever your
Whoop.
prefrontal cortex.
And here's the iron spin around.
To preserve the purity of your experience. It's brain damage. Multiplayer enhances the experience. Sometimes you'll see white phantoms briefly appear. These are players from overworlds going through their own journey. Once I saw a white phantom appear, teabagging a dead NPC. In this moment, I knew I was playing a masterpiece. Messages and a
Happens all the time.
exactly how Reddit users believe karma works. You upvote and you get actual physical nourishment from the karma. Oh look, a message on the floor.
You do.
Someone out there will tell me something useful. Then you
Dog, that's all they're gonna say.
to see dog butthole closed by Fortnite. According to a true story, once upon a time, Miyazaki's car broke down in the middle of a road. This was during winter, so no help was to be found when suddenly 3 strangers appeared out of nowhere, sucked him off, and left.
Yeah, I started to get drawn into that, but yeah. Anyway, what am I looking for in here? Oh, hello.
Need to make sure those
Maybe
files
I'll
are-
ask old Titus individually.
I don't mean to be rude, but unless this is a medical emergency,
This is a
please
medical
get someone else to
emergency,
help you.
Cassidy.
Yes. What do you want?
And I would bet the Starfield video is even better if you had that much to say about him. I mean, he had that much to work out with Elden Ring, so.
Even if that were true,
Which I doubt. Why do
access
you
to
doubt?
That area is strictly limited. Who exactly are you?
Deputy Einlight, you're at your service. I was hoping you would say that eventually. Really need your help. Pencil
You could be
neck,
Solomon
my
Coe
gosh,
himself,
that was a
and
good
my
one.
answer would be the same.
Hey, I've got Sam
No.
Coe right behind me. Is that good enough for you?
Those are the rules. No exceptions.
There's no progress that
Sam's
bureaucracy
invisible.
can't ruin.
Again.
I'm a busy man, so make it quick.
Okay, this is a hard one. Nobody else needs to find out.
I suppose if nobody else found out, there'd be no real harm done.
That's auto-persuade. Ba-bow.
Interesting proposition.
Interesting proposition.
No dissuading you.
Those words you
Suppose I
said.
could make an exception just this once. This will get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
I shall not. Good sir. Hey, nice robot back there. Now let's book it. Your vents seem to be glitching a little bit.
The clinic's a bit of a...
Holy moly! Oh! It was hacked, huh? Oh gosh, we've got a man down! There's dead staff in here. We gotta report this immediately. What's stealing? Ah, fine. I just took some stuff off a corpse though, so, you know, just gaming instincts. She gone. Holy moly! She put under the bed. Oh, Maya Cruz, you one sneaky one. And that one, she knew I'd go straight for this thing. Command override. Mm-hmm. Disable. Status link. Yep, granted. VIP amenities. Wow, we should probably be able to tell somebody that somebody's dead in here. We should go and report that immediately. Wait, what am I looking for in here? Did I miss something? Ah, a slate. Almost over. Major hall. Let's see. Before we do that, we should probably tell them that one of their employees is lying dead on the floor in a heap. Is there anybody we can report that to? Hey Ben, somebody died.
Yeah, all right. I remember when I was
I guess
a deputy.
not. Okay.
Always good to see another ranger.
Anybody else? Where's that one dude we
Something
talked
to
to?
report?
There's Abby. No,
You
what I'm
catch
looking
my
for.
man nodding off.
Hey,
Give him a
Abby,
good smack.
how's it?
Rebecca.
The
Okay.
man means well, but he's just so...
Well, he's getting a little older, you know. Is there no way to tell somebody that about what happened?
If you're thinking about going into medicine, just be really sure.
That feels like an oversight. I mean, come on.
Sure.
That should at least be like a pop-up side quest option here.
No matter how much.
Ari, somebody's dead.
Hey there, deputy.
I really can't tell
Get out
him?
of here before you catch something.
Am I seriously not able to tell him that somebody got murdered in there? I guess not. Bethesda, ladies and gentlemen.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings.
Ready to take off, Captain.
What can you do? So how did she escape? She shot her way out of there with a terminal. And then what, booked it through the door with nobody stopping her or noticing anything? Whatever. How did we not see her leave? When did she leave? How long ago did that happen? Man, I've got questions.
Hey Dad, want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku.
Ooh.
I just read about them.
Wow, it's pretty far away.
Sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's called space.
It's called space. Sure it is.
Is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
It's not bad.
Beautiful.
Hey, will
Love
you
it.
write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still
All
don't know
the
how
time.
you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
Nibbles. I feel really weird about the fact that somebody died in there. We just couldn't tell anybody. They were not at all concerned that one of their patients just hacked into their terminal, killed an employee, and then ran off. Oh, good. The Bonner system, my favorite. No response. Ooh. How did I get survey data? Guess there was nothing to find.
Heard your ship, Doc.
Ah, Maya.
If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in.
Correctamundo.
I've had more than enough time to prepare for this.
I guess she left a long time ago and nobody noticed the corpse on the ground. Whatever.
Wonder what the crystal is.
Wonder what the crystal is. Holy moly. Shard hopper. An insect. Oh wow, you got zapped. Hup. Ah, I have to physically cut them. You got a saber.
Not that I know that from personal experience. All right, from personal experience.
I'm sure you do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why isn't it working? There we go. We could have just sliced it open, but it is what it is.
Alert.
A robot. This looks like a Elden Ring map. With all the crystals everywhere and everything. We're gonna fight one of those crystal guardians at the end. It's gonna be annoying. Hoppa! This thing's strong. Not for long. Med pack. Advanced deep core space helmet. Space trucker spacesuit. How we doing? Uh-oh. Ow, ow, whoa! And that, well. I don't know how that happened. That went well. We got totally owned! By a little bug. The robot makes sense. How did that little bug kill us?
If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I've had more than enough time to prepare.
Whew, okay, I gotta watch those power attacks.
Now, or I'll be burying what's left of it.
You're not gonna bury anything. Why is it so specific?
Warning. My sensors are...
Yeah, let's go.
That's right. Your thermometer ain't
Oh,
broken.
yeah, level 20 shard hopper. No wonder I was getting... Holy moly! Man, they are strong! Thanks for the help, at least, but... You're actually not as strong as those shard hoppers. You're pretty strong indeed, but... Okay, I need to find the release for that door. Must be on here. It's locked. Of course it is. That ain't it. There we go. Easy enough. Am I doing this stuff too early? The enemies in here are deadly powerful. Oh, or we find a level 1 next to a level 20. Come on. You don't? Okay. Gotcha. Lead. Sending me down a weird path. Natural bone, but these things shouldn't have bones. They're bugs. They should have exoskeletons. Oh, look at all the enemy indicators. That's got nailed in the face. Robot. Yup.
And taking damage.
You are dead. Oh, jeez. Since the game I know most people present don't care about much, I will use the Daniel maneuver and briefly talk about something entirely unrelated. Fair enough. Yeah, poor Starfield. Bethesda just couldn't do a good enough job making you interesting. We just need to wait till we can get back to the main story so we can make up lore. How do we get up there? There's a door here, that could help. That could, ow. Oh, you just decked me, man. Can I have one of these guys as a companion? Well, actually, I think, well, Bosco is technically one of them. I just want custom robots again, like Fallout 4. Ooh, nice. Okay, I was trying... No, yeah, Daniel said exactly that. It is exactly the strategy he used. Still can't duel just yet. Still need a bunch more enemies to kill. I don't carry around a lot of stuff. So that. Then we can finally do nutrition, which can make food and drink 10% more effective. Very nice. New favorite streamer YouTuber is Wayne Radio TV. Made one of the most entertaining projects we've ever encountered. Is doing a 10-day Sonic game marathon. Really? Maybe that's how I should have approached God of War. Yeah, I got a job. Okay, well, there ain't no getting it open from this side, I'll tell you that. There's gotta be another way up. Maybe I can scale the scaffolding. I'm getting laser drilled here.
Engaging a hostile target.
Let me in! You! Hi. Now talk! I know I've already stabbed you to death with a lightsaber, but... creating a Sonic roleplay forum, this friend group where they roleplay as 2000s kids roleplaying as Sonic characters. Ah, that sounds awesome. You know, 2000s forums are an alien culture, some of the most entertaining things we've seen in years. I'm familiar with the 2000s forums type of deal.
What are you waiting for? Finish it.
Like Maul did with that one dude. Only the strongest shall rule. I'm not here to kill you.
You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
I mean, we're not just gonna kill for no reason. But we're gonna
Well, how about a test?
ask some questions.
Rangers are known to be handy with a gun.
Hey, you know our
Here's a problem you'll
namesake?
have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful.
Could destroy the
Get
server
outta
with hacks, and another one who was just
Leave me
role-playing
in
as a
peace.
thing from Marvel for no reason. Yep, that sounds about right. Well, that was eventful, I guess. Yep. Guess I'll just leave you to die on your hospital bed. Or just drop these corrosive liquids on your face. Nah, that would be terrible. Not doing that. Okay, well, let's take the elevator then. Tangent over, just wanted to mention it because it's a masterpiece. Well, thank you. Boop. Ah, conveniently, if we open that door, opens this one. Imagine if I had come down the way I went in, though. Ow! Did that door just not open? I guess not. Whoa. 4,000 credits. My, oh my. And silver. A lot of it. Ooh. Got some bread. I should just drink a soda when running into a room so I can get that damage boost. I mean, the damage resistance. Same thing, really. Someone doing some weightlifting over here. With some space weights that look really weird and different for no reason. Weight plate. Pretty bouncy, considering the heft it would probably have. See? Doesn't exactly look like it's 20 pounds. It says it is. So what, you're just benching 40 pounds? That's not impressive. That's Dale Gribble levels. Multi-pack. Had weight plates similar to that in high school. Did you? Fascinating. I'm not familiar with weight plates. At least not ones that look like that. I mean, I've seen what they typically look like. Seen them around at Dick's Sporting Goods. They do in fact bounce, do they? Like that? Fascinating. Lawgiver. I mean, I figured they'd bounce a little bit, but that looked pretty light. Although, to be fair, it is probably like 0.5 gravity, so I guess that's a little bit more of an excuse. What are you hiding in there? Whatever it is, I can't get it. The fanboying part doesn't hurt to send a random clip for on stream, but that's probably too much. Not necessarily. Okay, well, Maya's taken care of. Sort of. So our next goal would probably be to, what are we gonna take care of the encrypted slate, or do we go after Marco? Whichever. Making it more extreme, but they weren't just metal. Fascinating. I had never seen any weight plates like that before. I guess it's not something that they made up. I guess they have some kind of plastic on the outside that would make them a little more bouncy. Well, the more you know.
Freestar space. We're going to do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
Yeah, we're just gonna scan the thing, but first we have to do a scan for contraband.
You're good to go.
For all y'all playing your more sneaky gameplay styles. EM damage is non-lethal to humans and can lead to immobilization. The incapacitation skill makes EM more effective, yeah. Basically, setting your blasters to stun.
I wonder why Solomon named this place Aquila. You'd think I know the answer to that, but I don't.
Welcome to Pearl City. This definitely has some, like, Fallout vibes here, like either 3 or New Vegas. But definitely got Diamond City going for it.
Aquila's really the heart of the Freestar.
Even if it's not the capital, which
Making my way.
you'd think it would be. This was like the first settlement open for it, right?
Might be hard work.
Hey, Alex Shadid. He's a little bit of a snarky dude, but you know, you work with what you got.
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other.
I have.
How do you like the job so far?
Yep, making a difference.
That's good
It
to hear.
doesn't matter.
So, what brings you by?
And you go, hotshot.
Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very
I'd like there's
interesting
actually a gap
indeed.
of him reading it.
I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these,
By
it'll
reading
give
it, I
me
mean
more
looking at the
context for
outside of it and trying
encryption
to
and
analyze
should
something
speed
about
things
it.
up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs
Go
mean
stealth,
business.
Archer. Not a bad idea. Gee, see the credits just
everyone gets to
roll in. Just doing missions, you're rolling in cash. 84,000 credits. Why is it so easy to get credits? Are things that expensive? Because most of the stuff in the stores certainly isn't. Oh yeah, Vladimir. But which kind of Vladimir are we dealing with? Because there's a a number of them, and none are usually that good. I mean, obviously
Nobody's
there's
allowed
gotta be
outside
some
the
good
city walls
Vladimirs
after
out there I'm not
nightfall.
thinking of.
It's for their own safety.
Why are we talking to Vladimir again?
Hey, I heard you had Dunlop's disease.
Dunlop's disease.
What? No, I don't have.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that Vladimir. The one on the Into the Unknown. Why did it set it to that? I thought it meant like a new Vladimir we hadn't encountered. I wasn't thinking of him. Alright. Oh, jumping or falling, whatever. That's too far.
Cora, we're back.
Stop trying to set it to that. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Oh, it's the bounty hunters. It's a tough one. I don't know who you think I am. You're about to find out. Now, let's say this. I didn't. Great. Some enemy I made when I was a Jedi is after me. Ashtas aren't even that big. That's it? That's nothing. That's chump change. Let's go. You can fit way more than 2,000 credits in an Ashta, moron. I mean, it does to me. How dare you? I'm gonna kill you for that one. You're gonna eat me? My gosh. Cannibals, monsters, fiends, scoundrels. Ow. Our shield just got pwned. Uh-oh. Stay on this. You're dead is what you are. You actually have to think twice before trying to take me down. Anyone else? Didn't think so. I'll take your ship parts. They were pretty tough, I ain't gonna lie. I could have sworn I was gonna die there. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. I think having the wanted thing works for us as a character. Obviously, we made some enemies in our days.
Intercepting hostile ship.
Where? Ecliptic.
Grav drive down. We can't jump.
I guess we should try to back them up. Oh, our engine is down some. Hold on. Gotcha. Oh boy, it's level 30. Why am I doing this? Oh, I'm out. Got him. That was close.
The Free Star Collective owes you, stranger. Please acknowledge.
Oh, I will.
Really showed Ecliptic.
Barely.
You're with the Free Star Rangers, right?
I am.
Space is always just a little safer with you folk around.
Thank you.
Any way we can repay you?
I could use some extra repair, parts. Thank you. I'm dying.
Can't stay here gabbing all day. Fly safe.
Fair trade. My hull is in bad shape. Yes, I appreciate the help there. Aw, some Free-Star dudes died valiantly. But, you know. It doesn't credits though. I'll put it to good use. My gosh. Platinum's gotta be pretty rare, so I'll take 5 of it. Now, Red Mile, that sounds important. Zoology. What do I call it? Zoology. Autumn Milne. So this is what it's gonna take to find that Marco fella.
Please, please tell me you want to run the Red Mile.
Maybe. I have no idea what it is, but... Red Mile, location discovered.
Before the Red Mile blood sport thing, this used to be a decent place.
Oh.
Now...
Hey, touchdown. Blood sport, huh? Some kind of gladiatorial combat, because that would be cool. Dare to run for fame, for glory, for your life. Oh. So you're like running through like a gauntlet or something? Not unlike what Fallout 4 did, right? Nuka World. Oh.
Don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Why is it that every time we walk through the door, someone's got a gun pointed at them? Like everywhere we go. They just think that's a good way to introduce you to a location, huh, Bethesda?
You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet.
I'll let you guys handle that. A planet with no air. Hi there, Autumn. Look at you.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your
Clueless?
face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
You're my favorite deputy. I'm not going to be rude, but Excuse me?
The marshal's report didn't mention you had hearing problems.
Did it mention that
Are
you have
or
language
are you
issues
not
here?
The new deputy.
I'll just
Wonderful.
deal with it for now.
Well,
I'm getting
your timing
bad
couldn't be
mouthed over
worse.
here.
I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
I wouldn't take that personally. Probably just having a bad day.
Yeah, you know, we just gotta deal with it.
Never
No
thought
need
I'd
to.
see you again. Can't say I really want to, either. Not after you turned your back on the rest of us.
I did what I had to do, and I'm at peace with it. If you're gonna hold a grudge, that's your problem, not mine.
I wouldn't count on Sam here to have your back, Deputy.
He does, I'm afraid.
He's likely to disappear on you just when you need him the most. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't have the time to babysit a rookie. I hope so. I don't have time
Your
to
hopes
catch you
are
up, so you're
inconsequential.
gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
Let's go.
Follow me.
Yeah, she's the ray of sunshine, you know. It happens.
If someone's got a death wish, why not make a few credits off it?
Sure.
May runs a tidy establishment.
Touch screen. Oh, the leaderboard. I'm gonna make my way to the top.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, hello.
Is that Donovan Reese?
It can get rowdy.
Donovan Reese.
Guy's a legend. He's run the mile more than anyone alive.
Yeah. Things changed. Take a seat.
So you've got a bit of a
So you're
squabble
working with Autumn, huh?
at the moment.
Who are you?
Name's Ein Lightyear. Deputy Ein Lightyear.
Is that so?
The deputy here is interested in meeting
Nobody
Marco
can repeat
to
my
talk
name.
about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
Together.
So you're investigating the first? Why?
He keeps adding to his tab, but he hasn't paid anything in a while.
Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. The head of a small smuggling cartel.
I see.
Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively
Yeah, not your
within it.
problem, eh?
Except now he's looking to expand his operation. And he started moving in on my territory.
I know it probably chafes at your sense of fairness, but the reality is that sometimes famous...
That's exactly what this meeting is about. Look, the bad news is Marco's incredibly paranoid.
And for good
Never stays
reason.
in one place for long. The good news is I know how to find him.
Hooray.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco...
Your voice
she won't
sounds
give
so
him up
familiar,
easily.
but most of the characters do. I can be very persuasive. I've got a decent persuasion
yeah, well,
stat.
So can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants.
Which
She
would be...
wants runners.
Oh.
It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded
This
aren't
feels like
easy
the
to
kind of
find.
thing a former Jedi would
yeah,
get mixed
well,
up
I'm
in,
not
man.
going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another
I'll
way.
go on the mile.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners
This
attract
game
a
has a
lot of
cosmetic
attention.
NPC. You can
If
see a
someone
bunch of names. It
recognizes you
should.
and tips
That would
off
be
May,
awesome.
This whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand,
Every
are just a
game should have
deputy.
that.
It's pretty unlikely that
Any
lot
game
of
with a
people
custom
know
character, anyway.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco.
Like, Piper? Maybe. Sounds a little, but I don't know. I'm sure she's somebody that we've heard. It's no time.
All right. It's your call to make.
Planned this out real good, didn't you, Jade? The Freestar Rangers do the dirty work, and you get rid of a rival.
Yeah.
Don't forget the part where the Freestar Rangers get to bring down a big-time criminal while your deputy friend here gets intel on the first.
And I get to
Seems
run
to
a
me like
mile.
we're all getting something we want, thanks to my good planning.
If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die.
She's kind of got like a Velma cadence.
Really
Is
going
that
to
just
take
me?
on the mile,
Stuck in the
huh?
same place.
Not so much in the voice, it's kind of like the way she speaks. Kind of taps into that energy to me.
Ah, a new
How does one go about getting the
face.
last name Divine?
I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile?
'Cause that's all you care
Or
about.
simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life?
Oh, bye.
My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar.
Given what the last death battle was, yeah. Scooby, be courage. Which, man, I grievously underestimated how much they would scale. Leading to the most epic conclusion since frickin' Chuck Norris versus Segata Sanshiro.
Well, of course you are. How could you miss hearing about the Settled System's most exciting sporting
Turn
event?
to the clip from the forum
Why
stream.
even people from the most
Thankfully, in
backwoods
Assassin's means
systems
you can't
like
choose, so you won't get
Seoul
one and don't have to
have
get
heard of the Red
distracted.
Mile.
Fair enough.
I'm happy to answer
Maybe I'll check it
any
out on
other
my own.
questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality.
I like that it's world's famous. That's actually a nice detail that she didn't say world famous. She said world's famous. Because there's more than one world we're talking about.
That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly.
I'm gonna kill him. No. I wanna work for him.
It's quite a leap of faith that you're asking me to take.
Well, I'm about to run a
I
red
have no
mile.
particular love for Marco, but he is a
Dang it,
business
there goes one of my
associate.
headphones. I just want to
So
do
I
this
must
red
protect
mile
your
thing and then
reputation.
maybe we should stop. I don't
Fortunately
know.
for you, I'm in a generous mood.
Generous
It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco.
You do
Are
that.
you prepared to run the Red Mile?
Certainly.
Good.
Good.
Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from our patrons who will place wagers on your survival.
That is barbaric.
That's entertainment. It's also business.
It's also stupid, but now whatever.
I'll be honest, I never understood the appeal of this place.
Samco, I got self-esteem
Now that
from
we're
that.
clear on what's expected of
Gorga
Are
size
you
saber,
ready
yeah.
to begin?
Souvenir. I'm ready.
Good. Come with me.
She just loves saying, good. My oh my, May. Out of the way, management.
This will even be your biggest triumph.
Oh, your last mistake.
Thinking of running sometime? Talk to May. She'll fill you.
I can't hear you over the loud rave music.
All the fun of Neon, plus betting on whether people are gonna survive. Yep, these people are total winners.
For one brave soul, the hour of fate is at hand. Yes! A runner has come to test
A former
the
Jedi has come to face the Red Mile. I don't know what we're gonna run into in there, but I hope it'll be something fun.
challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination?
Yeah, can't you see how steely my determination is?
That we're in for quite a show. The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower to see in the distance. Once
Okay.
you've done so,
That's it? I run there, turn on a beacon, and run back?
and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile.
On it. I was looking at the scar on his face and I was trying to remember what we said gave him that scar and I was like, oh yeah, an Ewok. Playing soldiers. Forget the elevator. Down we go. I break my ankles on the way down. I can let it stop me.
Never understood why anyone would voluntarily run it. Thrill junkies, I guess.
Woo! So far, so good. See? Who needs elevators when you can just parkour your way down like a boss? Ew, they just leave the bodies strewn about. Ain't that special. God, autosave. What ifs? Red Mile Mauler. I guess that's what I'm facing on the way there. Hi there. Ooh, you got dodgies. Man, it's tough. Got lightsaber resistant skin. What's just ignited? Aw. Beetle crab filterer. Yeah, our mission is simple. Are there any traps on the way, or are we just gonna fight maulers?
Say your prayers, pal.
For a second, I almost thought he was talking to me. Ow! Ow! They're spitting stuff at me. I'm running out of air. I need to get in better shape. Ow! What is this? Ow! Bring in the crits. I need them. Wait. Man, they're tough. Ow. Again. Get down. I believe I have some advanced med packs that I can use. Oh, a little bit of lag. Sanctuary. Ow. Yeah, 14. Dark Logger. Ah, get off of me! Got some aid. Got some jerky, some sandwich. What I need is physical resistance. Do I have anything that can create that? Let's eat some chili. Okay, 50 damage resistance, Pilsner. Just the logger does, huh? Minus 20%. Okay, water. Good. Man, that barely healed me for anything. I actually don't have any fancy healing stuff. Got this, which adds more health, and 200 damage resistance. That's pretty much all I got. Battle pack, fried pickles, alien sandwich, soba. Stand up! Oh, he's blocking the door! I'm going to die. No matter how much of this stuff I eat. It's like feeling 5 at a time. It's so useless. Midnight special. Choco bites. I've eaten most of my smaller stuff here. Here's the thing. Oh, this dude was right on it. Run issue 1, okay. Woohoo! Nothing to it. Yeah, thanks. Oh man, all that walking around and it... Giving these things projectiles is just not fair. Go, 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 go. This music sounds like Dying Light. I guess this is a little bit of a Dying Light-esque circumstance. I'm not quite as acrobatic as I'd like to be for that, but you know. Nonsense, shenanigans. Get me out of here. Man, why must the jetpack suck? Oh! That did way more damage than normal. Where's that? How far back is that going to put us? Please don't say far. Given how long it's loading, it's probably going to put us right back at the very beginning of the run, isn't it? Yeah, it did. Screw this. I can't believe it doesn't autosave when you get there. You have to do that yourself. Okay, best strategy. Don't just rush the lightsaber-resistant beasties on the way there. Just ignore them. Do I have anything that can make me run faster, at least? Yeah, amp. Go for it. Okay, I need to drink some water so I can use less oxygen. That's how that works, right? To recovery. There. Man. Still ran out of oxygen so fast. Some of these are minus 20 O2. Oh, I'm dang. I thought they added to it, not took away. Getting too old for this. Yeah, next level maybe put some into endurance. Get stuck on nothing. Booped him in the nose. Nailed it. Yeah, that's the easy part. Who won the fight between Courage and Scoob? Not really interested in checking for yourself. Fun fact, it was a draw. They were both perfectly evenly matched. So, they decided conclusively that it was just a draw. First time since the Chuck Norris battle. Coincidentally, in the stream we've got Chuck Norris right there on the thumbnail. Yeah, and Rick Sanchez v. the Doctor. Can't say I know anything about the Doctor. And I haven't caught up on Rick and Morty. But last I checked, Rick is either an unkillable god or can sometimes be, you know, more reasonably strong. Doctor doesn't fight for no reason. Can't imagine wanting to fight Rick. Guess I'll have to figure that out. Internet Death stopped worrying about cartoon BS logic and just go with it now. Yeah, they might have steered away from it in the earlier eras, but not this time. But the Courage vs. Scooby Death battle was a fun one, honestly. It was actually a good time watching that one.
May fortune smile on you today.
I'd say it already has.
Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed.
Did I make a world
In
record?
fact, you seem none the worse.
Honestly,
for wear.
now that I didn't die, I'm okay.
I'm not easily
Samco liked it.
impressed. But you've managed to surprise
Turns
me.
out they can handle the Doctor correctly.
As
I mean,
promised,
I'm
I'll
sure it's
set up your meeting with
complicated
Marco.
as heck
I'll
to try to
dispatch a
figure
courier
that
to let
out.
him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy
I
our
do. I
hospitality.
still believe that Shaggy was the
I'll
source of
return
Scooby's power.
shortly.
I believe that. Being so close to Shaggy just allows him to channel his inner strength.
It's a pleasure to have you.
And Courage, well, he's just Courage.
You're back. Are you okay?
You seem happy to see me for some reason.
Really? Either the Red Mile's reputation is exaggerated,
Honestly,
or
if
you're
you don't
that
just
good.
rush in and throw down with all of those
Anyway,
guys,
I'm relieved you
you're
made
fine.
it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
Right, yeah, they didn't really
wouldn't
make any
expect you
Shaggy
to
memes
understand.
during the
All you
battle,
see
did
in
they?
people is what you can
Oh
get
well,
from them.
I guess
I'm
Scooby's pretty
glad,
divorced from them
because
for the
that was
most
an
part.
incredibly brave thing you did, and we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I
Yeah, I
owe you
heard
an apology.
that Doctor
I
Who
was
ran
pretty
into some
awful to you
problems
at first.
recently.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey. I sense your hostility stems from a past tragedy. That's not empathy. You know what it is.
How could you possibly? Maybe someday I can. But no. No. Now isn't the time. We need to focus on the task at hand. Once you're on your
Our
way,
force powers
I'll
are
return
growing.
to the Rock and let the Marshal
Scrub
know what's
so much
going
you
on.
had to bribe 2 of the
Come
old
home
riders to
safe,
come back.
Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least
Ooh.
make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
You must be tougher than you look.
What? Thanks, I guess.
Don't know if it was brave or stupid.
Both, actually. Stupidly brave. So you got some coffee bags, May.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship.
What happened to us, Kodos? Quiet, you.
He is not exactly patient.
Then I'll be heading for Kodos.
Good. Travel
Good.
safely, runner.
See? She says it all the
Did
time.
you ever crave
Is that
the
intentional?
challenge of the mile again? It will be here.
If it's gonna be the exact same thing, then I think I'm good. Thanks.
People will be talking about this.
You think we got enough time to take care of Marco? Sam wants to talk again? Okay, I guess we can do that later, but it's so far. I have to keep going to Olympus.
Hello. This is Mrs. Wicklow. Thank you.
Hi,
The school
Mrs.
district
Whitmore?
is supposed to do maintenance on the ships.
The school district? We're a teacher.
Cracked and leaking helium-3. The ship can't jump right now. What's helium-3?
2-minute clip.
Helium-3 is a stable isotope of helium that is used as fuel for grav drives, Tashi.
Wait, they use helium as fuel?
Drive?
What's a grav drive?
Oh, you should. You wrote a paper on it. I'm not sure Billy does know what a grav drive
This is a school ship.
Class, please talk quietly amongst yourselves. This is important. Do you have any extra ship parts?
Yeah, y'all in danger being put on a ship like this.
Let me see.
I don't have any actually, but
Who are you talking to? Is it a pirate?
you better hope not.
There are pirates? What? No. No pirates. Everyone is safe.
Help, I'm hitting something. My shield is dying.
Whoa. Do you have a gun? Have you killed pirates?
Yeah, actually.
There are so few rangers. I've never met one. You see? The range is going to keep us and everyone safe. Thank you. Now, everyone, settle down. The driver's parts should be
Both headphones are dead. Guess we gotta stop. Well, actually, I've got one right here, but I don't have any ship parts. I don't have 10 of them.
Well, I hope you have a better day.
I
than
would
I'm
have loved to help, but I don't carry around 10 ship parts. Uh oh, the game's glitched out. Now I just need to put some in the grab drive. They brought back David Tennant as a new doctor. Yeah, weird. Whoa. Space eyeball. Never seen Doctor Who. You think I'll get copyrighted for listening to this? Retinal scan, literally. Yeah, very important. And they brought him back. Fascinating. The 10th one. Negotiating with a space alien eyeball. Oh, that's awesome, actually. That's a very good point. Yeah, it's like, look how many other people have tried to take this place down. You see what happened to those guys. And it's like, okay, yep. Sorry to have disturbed you. Bye. That's one smart eyeball. He knows what's up. Okay, Marco Polo. I guess his ship has landed. Marriage of form and function. Just mentioning the Doctor's name is enough to bring fear to most life forms in the universe. I would imagine.
Nice to be back.
Yeah, Rick has almost cartoon level abilities. Not like full Toon Force or anything. It's not that silly, but near cartoonish levels of capability. Like, if they really take his top feats, then, yeah. Obviously, problems will arise. I'm sure the Doctor's done a lot in his time, obviously, but...
Marco's done well for himself. One might say too well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would say that at least.
I agree. Look at this place. This is a ship. It's a freaking museum.
Ah, the dulcet tones of classical piano.
Over my dead body. There you is. Hola,
Welcome.
Marco.
May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
I'm here to stop you.
Is that so? You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate.
Took some time, but I got here.
I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile
Messed up,
lately.
it's alright, I
Given
got
the
it.
nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers.
Guess he wants to get us
Still,
out of the way.
I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
Hey, I'm
This
gunning for the
deputy might
position.
just surprise you, Marco.
And who might you be?
The name's Sam Coe.
A name well known across the Freestar Collective. It's an honor to welcome a descendant of the great Solomon Coe.
Yeah, well, that name probably means more to you than it does to me.
Your deputy
I'm glad he
friend
has so many
here could have
interactions
a
with
bright
this.
future, assuming we all keep our heads. I'm not sure you are.
I'm afraid
grasping the
you're not
situation
either.
Here, deputy. You are on my ship, outnumbered by my guards.
Yeah,
who
maybe
killed me
so,
without
but you are
hesitation. I'm a
clearly
businessman.
outmatched.
If you expect me to cooperate, I'm
Marky
going to want
Moo.
something in
I
return.
haven't seen anything about
I
that
won't
Boogie
tell you
documentary. I
everything.
got recommended it, but I haven't seen
I
it.
still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to
I'm
let me
afraid I
operate
can't
with a free
swing
hand.
that, Marco. Enough
I
talk,
have a
dead
better
man.
idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know, but you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who
Perhaps
are using
so.
you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the
If
people
they
of the
do
Free
or
Star
don't,
Collective?
it doesn't matter. I do. I'm not doing this for them.
Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today.
You fool! Yeah!
To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right?
Oh yeah, you got it.
Thanks for playing. Bye.
Bye! Thanks for playing. Oh, I like this guy now. More than I did already.
Tell him Sam said.
How many classic YouTubers and their personalities end up being depraved? It's, yeah. Very loose one. Well, yeah, exactly. Nobody expected to get massively internet famous in the early days. Nobody did. And anybody who had a massive meteoric rise just wasn't ready for the influence that they would have for people. Ooh, Hippo. Gotta get out of here. Get slashing! Kill point! I could go for nutrition. I still haven't maxed out my dueling abilities, but sure I'll do that eventually. Combat slide. Fitness would probably be a good one, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go for the nutrition 60 Shecky. Yeah, it's like the image of a content creator. It's a thing. I have observed very readily that many people are not prepared to handle the responsibilities of being so famous and having such influence, you know? I mean, that's how you run into the situation with Dream, where he got so famous so fast that naturally he slipped up and did something stupid. A simple mistake that would have flown under the radar had he not gotten so big so quickly, and then would have potentially learned from the mistake without having to suffer heavy consequences. The problem is, whether you get big really fast or really slow, you're going to make mistakes along the way. But if you get really big too fast, everyone's going to know about those mistakes. And it can screw you over. And of course, some people make a lot more blatant mistakes that are just really stupid. His growth was most certainly too fast for him to handle. The rare exception, dude's rich, he still lives the same lifestyle I did when he wasn't. Doesn't waste his money on useless things. Yes, there are some who have been able to manage it. Markiplier got really big really fast, and he's thriving, you know? And he hasn't done anything really stupid, so he's just the wholesome beacon example, I guess you could say. In crusades against 14-year-olds who didn't like him. Fabulous. Well, with that out of the way, I think we're on a pretty good spot. Marco's dead. So I hand over the plate. I think we're probably going to be nearing the end of this now that we've dealt with these dudes. We'll probably end up at the first doorstep pretty fast. So I guess next time, we'll probably take care of this little main quest. Probably. I'm just assuming based on pacing here, but well, you never know. Mr. Beast is apparently digging wells in Africa, and Mia still attacks him for it. They attack him for literally anything he does. He paid for people's medical treatment to help them with their blindness, and they still called him a monster for it. All because of the intent behind his actions, regardless of the end result. Oh no, I said Marco is dead. You thought I said Mark is dead. No! Mark's not dead. Please, no. I mean, it seems pretty clear that Mr. Beast is not, like, super malicious with the good things that he's doing, you know? It's like, yeah, he's got, you know, clickbaity thumbnails that seem to be somewhat exploitive, but that's pretty much the worst of it, I would say. It's like, he's still helping people, regardless of any money he makes off of it. Because the money he makes off of it, he puts back into helping more people. Is one thing he does do, but... Let's see what we got here. Man, I'm hungry. No. Yeah, if you must, but it's the best we got. My gosh, was that necessary? Every... You're kidding me. He trapped someone in the mirror dimension? Golly. Yikes. Fury indeed. Sounds pretty angry. Oh well. For now, we've had a successful run. Got a lot of stuff done with the Rangers. And I guess tomorrow we'll see if we can wrap this up. Maybe move back into the main story stuff so we can get more precious lore. The only lore we got from this is we saw Saul Goodman's descendant, which that was interesting. I feel like the Doctor gives off major Doctor Strange vibes, or the other way around. I can feel that. There's probably some similarities there. Some crossover. I don't know, maybe I should put Saul Goodman in the next thumbnail. It's just whichever character we reference who happens to be similar to something we're dealing with, we just throw them in the thumbnail next time. Man. I wish this game had Demon Souls level like photo taking, where you can change your expressions and stuff. That would be cool, but no, we don't get none of that. The photo mode is serviceable enough, but there's not as much you can do with it as I'd like. And you can't even have your weapon out in the photo mode. Why? I want to take some pictures with my lightsaber, but no. I had to go into frickin' free cam to get the one I got for this thumbnail. Do it. It's kind possibly the kindest being in the universe. When it's angry to this boiling point, it becomes the cruelest judger and executioner. To feel, yeah, you have to fear the wrath of a, you know, of a quiet man, or whatever they say. Just that the person who seems the most peaceful and pacifistic, you should be very afraid if you can really piss them off. Is a lesson that one should learn. Yeah, Saul Goodman next thumbnail. That's what I'll do. It'll work. I can't believe we have a frickin' Breaking Bad connection in this too. What are the frickin' chances? I mean, Goodman's not that common of a last name. And it's a guy involved in like a crime organization too. Come on. You can't make this up.
The memes.
1 at 2.
It's all connected, man.
Sure is. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Hope you had a good time. Not too bad. We had Jazz hanging out for a little while. That's always a pleasure. We'll see how things go tomorrow. Should be interesting. Yeah, I think the Hull boss fight coming up. Mir is very much right. Yep, always good to know I've got something in mind for the next thumbnail, so I don't have to rack my brain for it. I'm keeping Gordon Ramsay in my back pocket for if we ever don't have an idea of what to do. We can just start throwing random chefs in there again like we did with Salt and Sanctuary. Not a Mir, but you will, I guess, maybe. I never knew how to spell it, but Huel, him. I guess we're gonna have to throw down with him eventually. The Patrick Star man, yeah. The dude who laid down in the pile of money, right? I mean, only 2 Doctor Who skits. Real crime because that was amazing. It's the 10th Doctor. Surely he was. Yep. This is the path we must take to become a Space Ranger. But once we are a Space Ranger, then we can continue on our path towards destiny, where the real lore can happen. May I just say, this spacesuit looks actually pretty good. It's got like pauldrons on it, man. Looks very armor-like. It's pretty nice. I like it. See, time travel heroes stop Hitler. Yeah, I'll definitely check that one out. Also, we had a very rare and interesting circumstance where somebody just randomly popped in and wanted to ask if you could join multiple factions in this game. And I'm almost positive that you can unless they directly polarize each other, but that point has already been noted. So, like I said, thanks guys. It's been fun. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. my time. The time shifted back again. So, hopefully this will be the last time they shift it and we can just be like this forever. Instead of having to be constantly switching around stupidly. Oh well. Hope to catch y'all next time. Hope you had a good time. Till then, I'll see y'all in the next live stream. Later.
Thanks, Dad.
I played most of my sound clips today. The only ones I didn't play are Learning, Garbage, and any of my boss-related ones. Can use those another time. But for now, watcha. keep getting Star Trek Fleet Command sponsor offers. I don't know if I want to take any of those.